Welcome to HPP's tutorial on coursework and study abroad in AMCAS. If you have questions about other health professional program applications, such as ACOMAS, ADSAS, or others, please contact an HPP advisor. After briefly discussing the schools attended and the study abroad section, we will focus on information about entering your coursework as a Dartmouth applicant. Though you will be submitting transcripts from any post-secondary school you attended, you will still enter every course you took into the AMCAS application. You will need your official transcripts in hand while doing so. Under the Schools Attended section, we'd like to highlight the advisor release. We ask that you please check yes. This gives us access to data about the application cycle. That information helps us help you during the cycle. It also helps us advise future applicants through the aggregate data collected and is the source of the data we've used to advise you. We do not share individual information, we do not see your actual application, but we get access to GPA, MCAT, and acceptance data. In the Schools Attended section, you will list all post-secondary schools where you've completed courses, including dual enrollment from high school, a summer course taken elsewhere, or other transferred courses. You will order a transcript directly from each institution that administered the course. The one exception to the requirement for separate transcripts might be for a study abroad program. If you have taken a study abroad, a transfer term, or any program that was affiliated with Dartmouth at which you studied at another institution, you will still add that as a separate school in the Schools Attended section. You will then check off study abroad as the type of program. You will not get a separate transcript from the institution where you studied abroad. Instead, you will check No when asked about a transcript. When this is selected, additional questions will open, and under Exception Reason, you will select Foreign Institution or Study Abroad Program sponsored by U.S. Credits transferred. However, if your official transcript does not have a grade for your study abroad coursework, you must get official transcripts from the institution that hosted you. This is most common with exchange programs and study abroad programs not affiliated with Dartmouth through nonprofits like CIEE. Approved transferred courses give you Dartmouth credit, but those grades are not part of your Dartmouth record, and so a separate transcript is required. To reiterate, if your transcript shows a grade, a transcript is not required from the host institution. If your transcript does not show a grade, a transcript is required from the host institution. Please follow these Dartmouth-specific instructions about adding coursework. It's incredibly important to be accurate when adding your courses. When entering courses, you will always need your official transcript from the registrar in hand, a copy of the HPP AMCAS FAQs and/or this tutorial, and the AMCAS Course Classification Guide. Entering your courses requires attention and accuracy. Make sure you are focused when you are working on it. For AMCAS, the academic year starts in the summer and goes until the following spring. This means that your sophomore summer will be the first term of junior year. For Dartmouth, our registrar has communicated to AMCAS that we are on a quarter system. Please scroll past the top options, which are for semesters, and make your selections under quarter system. You indicate when you've had a leave term by not entering courses for that term. You do not need to do anything else. Year in school is self-explanatory. You will enter your courses exactly as they appear on your transcript. Again, make sure you are using your official transcript. See the sample provided on the screen. You will also write in the course name exactly as it is on the transcript. For instance, with Chem 005 as the example, it will go in as General Chemistry. If a course name is too long to fit, put in a logical abbreviation that can be interpreted correctly. You will need to have the AMCAS Course Classification Guide open as you add courses. Most of your BCPM courses, which are your biology, chemistry, physics, and math courses, will be straightforward. There will be some courses for which you will need to make a judgment call. Classifications don't always match Dartmouth academic departments. Medical schools understand variation in coursework, so do your best. Here are some additional frequently asked questions and some tips. First year seminar and writing 5 are English courses. If you took statistics in a non-math department, such as psychology, sociology, or economics, you will still classify it as math. If you took a BCPM-based neuroscience or engineering course, you can classify it as the corresponding basic science. If AMCAS needs you to verify a classification, you will need a syllabus. If your AMCAS verifier disagrees with any of your classifications, they will pause verification and alert you. Check your application and all of your email folders and tabs frequently during this time. You will have 2 weeks to petition for your original classification. The quicker you resolve it, the quicker your application completes verification. On very rare occasions, a verifier errs and disagrees with the first year seminar or writing 5 classification as English. If this happens, we have instructions in the HPP FAQs on how to respond. Please contact HPP if you do meet a challenge in fixing this. All Dartmouth courses will go in as 1 credit, just as they are listed on your transcript. Continue to enter everything exactly as it appears on your official transcripts. AMCAS will eventually convert what you've entered automatically. After conversions are completed by AMCAS, Dartmouth quarters will be converted into semester hours. Any Dartmouth course with a lab will be granted 4.5 credits. Any course without a lab will be granted 3.5 credits. If you see that a medical school requires a year or 8 credits of general chemistry with lab, remember that you actually have 9 credits and thus have more than fulfilled the requirement. If you ever see that a medical school requires 2 semesters of general chemistry or 3 quarters, you will still have the equivalent with 2 Dartmouth quarters. These are long established understandings between the Dartmouth Registrar and AMCAS. The conversion happens after your application is processed, so please enter courses exactly as they appear on your transcript, choosing 1 credit per course. Enter your grades exactly as they appear on your transcript. Some of you may have AP credit, IB experience, or exempted out of a course through a placement exam. This chart highlights how to enter in AP and IB credit hours, grades, and course type. The results should reflect your official transcripts. The chart also indicates how to enter Chem 10. It will be up to you to designate a course as lecture only, lab only, or combined lecture and lab. Be accurate so that AMCAS can record your total credit hours. If you placed out of a course like Chem 5 or Physics 3, you will select Combined Lecture and Lab. If you NRO'd a course, under Special Course Types, you will check off Pass/Fail. For future coursework, write in courses you plan to take and check off Current/Future. Citations do not count as honors courses. Chem 57 or honors thesis research are examples of honors coursework. If you withdrew from a course, check Withdrawal. The rest is straightforward. If questions arise as you progress through this section, please check our FAQs first to see if the answer is there. If it is not, please don't hesitate to contact HPP with questions or concerns. Before you submit your application, go over your coursework one last time and check for accuracy. Please contact an HPP advisor if you have additional questions about the process. We are available by phone or email. You can also schedule an appointment via Calendly.